Aynsley, another point on the board, and we remain unbeaten in the Championship. But is there a feeling of what could have been at the end of that one?
Yeah, I feel like we've kept a clean sheet and got another point on the board, but it feels like a little bit like 2 points dropped because we had a good opportunity after the sending off to take advantage and take all three, but it wasn't to be.
Didn't look at an easy game to be part of that one. It felt like scrappy from minute one.
Yeah, I don't think it was our best performance, to be honest, but I think you've got to take the positives that we dug in, and we got the clean sheet and a point, and we're unbeaten, so I think we've got to take great positives in that.
Is that important that when you're not at your best, you make sure that you get something from a game when it's there to be got?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I think we've seen in previous seasons where we might have lost that game or a silly mistake or whatever, but ticking points on the board is huge in this league, and it's another one today.
Winning all our home games, drawing all our away ones, it's not a bad recipe, is it?
No. If we do that all season, I think we'll be all right.
You look a man in real good form at the moment. From the start of the season, have you felt pretty good, and is it now sort of really showing in the saves and the clean sheets?
Yeah, I think so. I think year on year, whether sometimes I've shown it, sometimes I haven't, but I feel like this year I definitely feel a much more mature goalie, and a one that can really affect the team and affect the games, and I'm just hoping to continue what I've been doing.
Where does that maturity come from? Is that just an age thing and an experience thing?
Yeah, I just think it's an age thing in games. It comes with time. Obviously 26, which is relatively young for a goalie, and you just got to keep playing the games and learning, and hopefully it pays off. And we started well, but got a long way to go, and I'll try my best to keep it going. I'm
just wondering how much of a benefit to you it's been the last 18 months or so when you've had really regular first team football. How much do you develop? Yeah,
I think it's critical for any goalie, especially myself, and I'm no different. The games are what make you. You can train well all week, but if you're not getting the 90 minutes every week, you're not going to improve, and you gain those experiences that you take into the next one, and you keep learning, and I feel like it's coming together nicely, and I've just got to keep going and keep learning and trying to get better.
You said after last week that it was a tough game because there wasn't a great deal to do. You had to do it at key moments. Was today similar in some respects?
Yeah, it was a bit more to do today, to be fair, which there shouldn't have been really, but you've always got to be ready, and I feel ready. The defence, it's not just me, the defenders have been brilliant, to be honest. All of them, the Big Dan coming in, just everyone's fit in really well, and we've got a really good team spirit and good a good communication between us that makes us all tick, and it's going well.
Is there a little bit of head scratching in the dressing room for a side that scored a lot of goals and had a lot of different goal scorers this campaign, that we couldn't find one person to come forward with one today? Yeah,
like I said, we weren't at our best. We all know that. We've said that in there, but it just wasn't our day. We didn't test their goalie as much as we would like, but it's not going to be great every week, is it? But as long as we don't lose and we get another point, I think it's a positive day, I think, away from home.
6 unbeaten in the league now, and we are very, very early doors in the season, but how nice is it to be at the top end rather than the other one?
No, I think we all learned last year, me included, we all learned that we never want to be in that position again, and there's a different drive from the lads I've seen, and the lads we've brought in have only helped that, and the experience we've brought in, and we know where we want to be, and it's where we are right now, and we're going to do our best to stay at the top.
I was going to say, does it give you a hunger to make sure it's more than just a good start to the season?
Yeah, I think we all know that every game it's life or death. It's massive for everyone, and there's no easy games in this league, so there's a different level of intensity, I think, going into the games from all the lads, and the managers push that, and the atmosphere is really good.
When you look at these points away from home, do they always become better points if you can follow it up on home soil by getting all three, and is that the opportunity we've got next weekend now? Yeah,
I mean, if we win next weekend at home, it looks like a great couple of games after the break. So yeah, as long as we're not losing games, we'll keep taking the points off. I think we're doing all right.